Welcome back to Son of a Lunch Lady, a funny podcast about growing up and getting older. I'm here in the studio with my wife and co-host, Megan Heath. Wow. I love that. You got your own. Oh, wait, here you go. My wife and co-host, Megan Heath. I should introduce myself. Go ahead. Introduce me.
I'm here with my co-host, Mike Tony Heath.
Yeah, I've actually cut out the Tony.
Why?
I just was tired of people at open mics saying, our next comedian is a serial killer with 3 names. It's Mike Tony Heath. Or I'd come off stage and say, thank you guys. That's my time. I've been Mike Tony Heath. And they'd be like, what is this guy? A freaking serial killer with 3 first names?
Why would they say so?
Literally, I've heard that hundreds and hundreds of times. And there's a comedian in town who has 3 names. And every time they're at an open mic, the host says something. So I was just tired of it. I was just tired of it being a thing.
So you cut it.
So I just cut it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just easier. Mike Heath.
Yeah. It's true.
So that's the story. Meg and I, what did we do this weekend? We had a good weekend. I went to a show at Laughs Comedy Club with Michael Longfellow from SNL. Funny stuff. Funny guy. Check him out. He does stand-up. Funny fella. We went to the bins, the Goodwill bins.
We did.
You broke the seal. I'd never been to the bins, but we went and we found a T-Rex. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We should say that. Right?
We should. You should have started with that.
Happy Thanksgiving. Wow. Welcome Thanksgiving week, baby. This is coming out on Wednesday, so you're in the car right now, driving to Thanksgiving dinner,
On Wednesday?
Or you're
on Thursday.
Maybe you're driving to your family's.
Oh, totally.
How did I get there? Oh, the bins. The bins. Meg, what was the favorite thing you got from the bins this week?
I think I got a sweater, like a sleeveless sweater thing.
It's
like
sweater weather. Come on now.
Like a tank top sweater thing.
Dude, why didn't
what are those things called?
Why didn't you wear it on the pod?
It's in the wash machine right now.
Oh, that's fair.
But
that place is
cute.
Filthy. You don't want to. Normally, I try on stuff at a Goodwill. Not there.
Oh, I tried on stuff still.
That's disgusting. Do you know? When it goes, because this is like something just gets donated, right?
Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out if it goes to the bins first. Oh. Or if it goes to Goodwill and then the bins. Like if it doesn't get sold.
Oh, so that doesn't make sense because there's cool everyone's getting the cool stuff. So I think this is it goes here first. I think so. This is the Goodwill outlet, but we call it the bins.
Yeah.
Check out the YouTube video where we did a vlog of our trip to the bins. Check that out on the YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube that you're watching this, and that video is on there. And if you're wondering, wow, the subscriber number looks pretty low for your channel, Mike. You've been posting so many videos for 2 years. Why is it only at 127? Well, it's because people like my wife, Megan, who don't even subscribe to my YouTube channel. So don't be like Megan. Actually subscribe, okay? I don't mean to complain, but there are some stuff to complain about in life.
That's what it sounds like. Jeez, call me out.
Like this week, we tried to place an order for grocery pickup at Fred Meyer.
Which is supposed to be more convenient.
It is more work. I mean, it took you probably an hour to make the list of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 hour. And then I had to drive over to Fred
Might
Meyer.
Be extreme, but
I had to drive over to Fred Meyer and then wait for the text that they're ready. Never get the text. Walk into the store 8:15. Sorry, buddy. You just missed the grocery pickup. It closes at 8. It's like, well, I never got a text that it was ready. I was like, well, nothing we can do about it. You got to come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, show up, wait another 15 minutes after I check in, and they're like, oh, sorry. Man, sorry about the wait. We had to rush and run around the store to get all your grocery items. We didn't have it done yet. And like, it's now 4 p.m. the next day, and there's like nobody here. What are you guys doing? Are you guys working? What are you getting paid for here now? And then, make matters worse, they throw in 412. That was loud. Clip it, or edit it. Editor, Tony, Frankie, sorry. Frankie, get that. All right. Then they throw four cherry colas. And I'm thinking, wow.
And
48 cans of cherry Coca-Cola.
They also didn't give us free stuff. Just give us free stuff that they gave us that we don't want. They didn't give us some of the items that we paid for.
Yes, a bag of oranges.
And some coconut milk. They didn't give us them, and we paid for it.
Yes. Well, what I was going to say is I didn't know that there was any mistakes at the pickup. I'm saying I'm there, and they're like, okay, do you want this tin foil? Not that tin foil. No, I don't want that tin foil. Okay, good. And I see 48 cans of cherry Coca-Cola, and I thought you ordered 48 cans of cherry Coca-Cola. I thought you had left, you'd broken up with Diet Coke, and you're like, cherry is the way.
No.
And it's not the case.
No. I was like, I thought you had gone to the grocery pickup and then was like, oh.
Well, I gotta get some cherry cola.
I gotta get some cherry cola.
48 cans.
I was like, why do you need 4 packs?
4 12-packs.
Of cherry Coke.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to say in all this is we've recently come into an inheritance of cherry Coke, and if you subscribe to the YouTube channel and send us your address, we'll send you a can. I'm pretty sure you can send cans in the mail, can't you?
I don't know. But we're looking to get rid of 4 12-packs, so.
Yes. So I will send you one can.
I will not drink this. This is not Diet Coke.
Leave a podcast review. If you're looking to get a cherry Coke, I got the hookup. Leave us a review. Leave us a 5-star review. Tell us. And, okay, here's another thing. If you enjoy the podcast, send it to one friend. You don't got to send it to 10 friends. There's quick. If you're on Spotify, you're on the YouTubes, you're on Apple, you just click the share button. Text it to mom. This is a podcast that your aunt in Tennessee or your nephew in New York City will love. Anywhere in between, even your grandma from Alabama, she'll love it. And your estranged cousin who moved to LA, they will also love it. Yes, they will also love it. This is a podcast anybody can enjoy. You know what I don't enjoy? Phone trees. Just give me a human to talk to, all right?
Oh, I see. I was like, when you wrote down phone trees, I was like...
A tree that grows phones?
I have no idea what that means.
You never heard of a phone tree before?
No.
Yeah, we're not talking about plant life, baby. We're talking about talking to robots.
Oh, yeah, you heard me yelling on the phone.
Yeah, Megan had a good start to this evening. Whenever she got home and found out we inherited this cherry Coke, we didn't get the oranges or the coconut milk that she craved, and then she had a girl dinner where she ate Nutella crepes and chicken nuggets, and then made me go to the store to get the oranges and salad. In the midst of all that, you talk to a robot, you're blowing a fuse in the kitchen. Give me a human to talk to. That's a direct quote. That's a direct quote from you yelling at the robot.
Because it wasn't working. They're like, please tell us your loyalty card number. And if not, tell us your phone number. And I was like, I literally did that like 8 times.
Oh, man, that's fun. Man, we got to get into this episode, but everybody's thinking about it. You know, as we already said, happy Thanksgiving. You know, everyone's concerned with what's been going on in the world. You're like, golly, am I really going to show up to Thanksgiving dinner?
It's going to get crazy.
It's going to get crazy because you know Uncle Bill's going to be there. He's going to be in the mix talking about who is going to break the wishbone. I mean, everybody's wondering, you know, it's going to get heated. You know, that's the heated debate every Thanksgiving. Who gets to break the wishbone, baby? It's Thanksgiving. giving thanks is this week's topic. And we're now introducing a new segment into the pod.
Is that what you were looking for?
No, but that's what I went with, called Weird History. Weird history about our topic. Weird History is where we do a weird historical fact about this week's topic.
What was Meg gonna say? What was Mike gonna say? Well, you're gonna have to hop on over to Patreon to see this deleted scene, as well as some more behind the scenes action. Going over to Patreon, sign up. It's gonna be great. It's all worth it. You get exclusive content not released on our regular episodes, as well as some of Mike's unreleased comedy clips. Go check it out. See you over there. Now back to the rest of the episode.
Giving you nothing, huh?
I'm trying. Like, I really am. I have, like, literally no clue what you're even saying right now.
Okay. All right. My question is, here's what we're trying to do. Here's what we're trying to ask, okay? Here's what I'm trying to ask in all of this.
Okay.
This is a long way to say. Question. Turkey toss. If you were in a helicopter dropping live turkeys from this helicopter, do you think that they would fly? Because if you had like a pigeon, right? A pigeon, if you drop a pigeon from a helicopter, it's going to fly away.
Yeah, but like, why would they think they would see a turkey fly then when they've never seen a turkey fly before?
Well, to be fair, I have seen turkeys fly.
Oh, I've never seen a turkey fly.
I'm pretty sure they get up off the ground. I think that's why turkeys are the bird for Thanksgiving, because they can fly, but they can't fly too much. They're an easy bird to get. They got big, plump bodies, and they... Nice. Our next segment is a little Thanksgiving trivia. That's the sound effect because of how bad the last segment bombed. But Thanksgiving trivia will be much better. If you're wondering how bad that segment is, pop on over to the Patreon episode to see deleted scenes just like that one. All right. Question for you, Megan.
Okay.
What is the name of the chemical in turkey that makes you sleepy?
Dude, we just talked about this.
Do 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 do.
Melatonin. It's not it.
That is wrong. The correct answer is tryptophan. Tryptophan. And you know what? Tryptophan gets such a bad rep. Oh, I'm in turkey and I make you sleepy. That's what everyone says about tryptophan. That's what they say. That's what people say tryptophan sounds like. When in reality, tryptophan is like, hello, I'm tryptophan. I help you have good sleep and I put you in a good mood. Welcome to my world. That's what tryptophan is. Nobody talks about tryptophan putting you in a good mood.
That's what tryptophan says.
yeah. That's what it says in a chemical sort of way.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that.
Okay, yeah.
Not a impersonation of the chemical.
Yeah. Actually, that's what I'm trying to get into. That's like the kind of energy on stage I feel like I'm getting into more. You know, like
impersonations?
Not at all. But it's like you didn't see that coming. As I'm talking about tryptophan, you didn't see me talk as tryptophan.
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
And it wasn't funny, but it can get funny is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Everything I'm doing is not working today, but we have plenty of time left in this episode to get a real laugh about not just me. Okay. Question number 2. Your final question, your redemption question. And I'm going to giving you it. Okay. All right, here it is. If you didn't know, did you know that this isn't the trivia, but did you know Thanksgiving is a national holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just vital to this question. All right, so I need you to have that. Which president proclaimed Thanksgiving a national holiday? Your hint is it was in the year 1863.
I'm terrible with history. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, no. Sorry. I totally thought you weren't going to get it right, but you did. I hit it preemptively.
No
You
way.
got it right. You're a legend. You're a genius. Clap it up again for her, everybody. Come on.
That's crazy. I never get historical questions right.
Now, is that because that's one of the only presidents you can think of in that general?
100%.
Yeah, so it was just like, I know Abraham Lincoln, so I'm going to say an answer. And it was the right answer. Yeah. This man did so much for our country. He gave us Turkey Day. Beautiful things. Beautiful things. All right. And our next segment is, all right, Meg had to take our dog Arvo to puppy yoga, where they are going to practice upward facing dog and get his hips into alignment through their yoga stretches. So I'm going to be doing the rest of the sewed solo. A solo sewed transition halfway through. It is exciting thinking about Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is it's filled with tradition, rich American tradition. And when I think about, man, what are the traditions that I would never surrender? What are the things I'm so committed? Because you can only do so much at a gathering or with your friends or with yourself. Maybe you're finding yourself alone this Thanksgiving and you're like, what am I going to do to keep the traditions alive? Number one for me is breaking the wishbone. It's this bone. If you've never seen it before, it looks like a V. A V with a tail is a wishbone. And what you do is you dry it out. So how we would do it is you'd have it on Thanksgiving. I guess actually it's kind of like I don't know if you can do it the day of. We always did it where we would leave it out on Thanksgiving, and then the next time we were at Grandma's house, we would grab, to be two people, you each grab a side of the V of the bone, and then you pull on it, and you make a wish, and whoever side of the bone that when it breaks is longer, your wish is granted. We never said who was granting the wish. Honestly, none of our wishes were ever granted, but it was a fun tradition. Why do we break the wishbone? Well, here's what the internet says, folks. Let me tell you. You could Google it, or you could just listen to my voice, spit some facts over your brain's particles. About 2,400 years ago, so that is before the time of our Lord, the Etruscan, the Etruscan civilization thrived in a region of Italy. So thank you, Italy. The place that we would now call Tuscany. The Etruscans believed chickens, both living and otherwise, had supernatural powers. A live chicken placed in a pen where letters of Etruscan alphabet were drawn in the dirt would peck at scattered grain, spelling out words to answer questions. Whoa. On the other hand, a dead chicken yielded a forked bone, now called the wishbone, which would grant wishes when someone stroked it while visualizing their desire. When the Romans took over the region, they adopted the tradition. However, since there were more citizens needing wishes than there were chickens alive, the Romans began breaking the wishbone in half so that two people could have their wishes granted instead of just one. And that is the beauty of generosity. You know, I guess let's read on. actually. As the Roman Empire spread, so did this superstitious belief. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. When the pilgrims left England for the New World, they brought the habit with them, since while turkeys were common, breaking the wishbone after devouring a turkey became another bizarre Thanksgiving tradition, folks. That's how we just figured it out. It came, I never knew. Meg is still with us in studio. I've got her little astronaut bobblehead here. I just ruined it. I fixed it, though. I fixed it. Okay. All right. What were we saying? Yes, Thanksgiving. We're back at it. Thanksgiving. We can thank the Etruscan civilization and the Romans. And the Romans making it just for, a lot of people talk about, they have a lot of hate for the Roman Empire. Down with the empire, they say, we're anti-empire. But not a lot of people talk about how they gave us this beautiful symbol of sharing what we have. Not keeping all the wishes to ourselves, but giving out wishes. And I think that's beautiful. And I've Americanized it. I'm like, it's not about splitting or spreading or multiplying wishes. It's all about who gets the wish. There's only one person gets the wish in my tradition. But something that everybody can get is get in front of the TV and watch some football, baby. You watch football, you go out with your cousins, you play two-hand touch. That's something that I think football, CTE, that's a real thing. So, who knows what will happen with that in the next 50 years. Some people say we'll keep doing it. Some people say we won't. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is good old family fun, tossing the pigskin in grandma's front yard, running routes, because it's a little muddy because it's winter and wet. Oh, beautiful. And some people, if you got to stay active because you're eating so much food, you got to stay active. You got to burn calories at the front or the back end of the day. I'm pro front end of the day. And if you're not going to play football, maybe you could do a turkey trot. Get out there, sign up. Pay the $35 to do your local turkey trot. Put on a fun turkey costume if you got one. Get out there and run. Come back home. Eat some cinnamon rolls. Do that double-decker. That gooey goodness, baby. You can do that and lock up those calories. Sit back and watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and see inflatables float through the big city. And see the wonder and the thrill of a parade. Maybe you can't go there. Maybe you can't be there, but you can watch it. And then you get around the table for the big meal. You've been hitting the apps and desserts all throughout the day. You've been eating breakfast together. You get together. Now everybody's in the room. It's time for the big meal. It's time to do it up. This week's episode is brought to you by our friends at the Knitpick Collective. The Knitpick Collective is an online clothing brand that represents a group of artists and comedians. Their site offers unique all-over print sweatshirt designs as well as apparel that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Let me ask you, do you like frogs on penny farthing bikes? How about rainbow unicorns? How about vacuuming every day? Well, then this site might be for you. You can use the promo code so many things, no spaces in there. It's all caps, and you can get 20% off shirts, hoodies, and hats. Pull up a tab on your cell phone or wherever you're watching this, wherever you're listening to this, and go to the Knitpick Collective. That's knit with a K, and tell them Mike sent you. Golly, guys, I'm sorry I was yelling. I just got all worked up about that. I didn't mean to. Man, I'm just so excited. You get together with the fam bam. We're not doing that this year, but what we'd always do, we'd get together in a circle, circle up. Everybody shares something they're thankful for. Gosh, what are you thankful for this year? There's so much to be thankful for. I've got T-Mobile. I've got that magenta power running through my cellular phone.
I've got this laptop in front of me. I've got this bobblehead here of Megan from State Farm, not even our insurance. We got this stack of cherry colas that the good people at Fred Meyer Grocery Pickup just blessed us with whenever they kept our oranges from us. There's so much to be thankful for this year, and golly, and then you go out, you fall asleep because that tryptophan got you in that good mood, and you fell asleep on the couch. And time has passed. The Detroit Lions, they lost. The Kansas City Chiefs won. It's a good day. Everybody's happy and filled with joy of the Lord. And it's 9:30 p.m. and you're like, golly, what time is it? It's time for Black Friday deals, baby. Because you know what? You're not one of those people who's like, I'm just going to do all my shopping online this year. You want to go out and you want to fight in line. You want the thrill of getting the last 70-inch flat screen HGD TV from Best Buy. We want the thrill of getting the deal, and somebody else doesn't get it because you broke the wishbone and you got the big stick, and you're like, I want the last TV. And you think about the beauty of all that you ate, and you go home, and then you come home and you're like, oopsie, we left the oven on warm. Oh no, good thing everything didn't go bad. And then you open it up and you look in there and there's a turducken. What's a turducken, Mike? You're asking me? Let me tell you about the turducken, a beautiful tradition. What it is, actually, I don't even really know what it is. To be honest, I've never had a turducken, but what I believe it is, I believe it's a chicken baked inside of a duck, which baked inside of the turkey. It's 3 birds in one. It's 3 for the price of probably 3, but the space, it's like one of those old Russian dolls where you unscrew it and there's a smaller doll inside, but it's a different kind of doll. It's a different design. It's a different kind of bird, which honestly, all dinosaurs or all birds are just descendants of dinosaurs. So really what we're doing is Thanksgiving is all about eating dinosaurs or the descendants of dinosaurs. And really Thanksgiving is about our descendants in this country and I guess the things that they were thankful for and, kind of that shady past. But golly, what I'm saying is just eat some birds. And I do have one tip for you. For this holiday season I want to pass on to the people is normally, you're going to eat a lot of corn. Corn is a popular thing to eat on this great day in America's history. And a lot of people just settle for yellow corn, but I recently was introduced to a thing called purple corn. Purple corn it's corn, but it's just purple. It's really this beautiful thing where you just... And here's what it is. It's edible. It doesn't look edible. It's not dyed. It's grown. It's the healthiest form of corn. That's what I'm reading about. So not only can it add flair to your dish, and flavor, it can also add health benefits. Beautiful. Beautiful. Add purple corn to... Here's what it is. Everybody says blueberries are a power food. Well, I want to tell you, purple corn is a powerful food as well, because here's what I'm learning about purple corn. Purple corn has more antioxidants than that's found in blueberries. Yeah. So the next time you want to put blueberries in your yogurt or make a blueberry pie, think about making a purple corn pie. PCP. Are you down with PCP? Purple corn pies? Huh? That's what's up, baby. That's my tip for this Thanksgiving. Get that purple corn flowing. Man, this energy really shifted after Meg left the room to take our puppy, Arvo, to puppy yoga. But that's what we're doing. And I want to wrap up with some... with a joke that I like. I've been thinking about this joke recently. Somebody posted on the internet, and it's Gary Gulman
joke. Gary Gulman on the topic of food. It's all about orange juice and pulp. Maybe you've heard about this joke before, maybe not. But here I've got a hot 60-second clip from The Goal. Classic Gulman right here.
Parents are from the greatest generation. They're amazing. They survived World War II, the Great Depression, the polio epidemic, Pulp in their orange juice. Unregulated, unlimited Pulp in their orange juice. Never said a word about it, never complained. Then Heath came along, took one sip. What was that? There's orange in my orange juice. Do something now. And they did. Tropicana rolled right over. Got rid of all the pulp. All right, the pulp is gone. You crazy people, are you happy? The pulp is gone. There's no more pulp. Are you happy now? Can we keep some pulp? How much is some pulp? I don't know, a pinch of pulp, a dash of pulp. I don't know. We'll whine until you get it perfect. How does that sound?
That sounds great, Gary Gulman. Great bit. Fun act out. It's a nice breakdown of pulp and orange juice. Just a normal thing. There's nothing funny about it, but he made it funny. And that's what I encourage you to do this Thanksgiving as you get around the table with your friends and your family. Heck, I want to do this too. And just make the ordinary funny. You know, take your problems and turn them into punchlines, baby, and live it up. Live it up this Thanksgiving because it's a beautiful day to be together and to do something magical. Make magic. Make this Thanksgiving the most magical Thanksgiving to date, you know, and just choose to do it. Just say, here I am. Hello. How do you do? Who's got the orange juice? Who likes pulp? Who doesn't like pulp? It's a pulp party. Get a pinch of pulp. Get a dash of pulp. Do it up. Do it just like The Goal. Man, just looking forward to hearing about your stories. Leave us a voicemail. Write in. Meg will be back in the future whenever we coordinate our schedules better around our puppy yoga. But we're living the dream. Thank you guys for listening to the pod. Share this with a friend, just with one friend if you like this. Send it to a buddy and be like, hey, listen to this. Thank you for hopping on. We love you guys. And as always, my friends, stay funny and stay weird. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.
Great shot!